Hi, Gemini. This is Just with your weekly reading for the 9th to the 15th of January. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day. Gemini, some of you are resting and recovering, or have been resting and recovering, trying to get better, trying to heal. Some of you possibly last week was under the weather or just came out of surgery, that sort of thing. So coming into this week, you'll be repairing or resting and healing. I feel like it could be another 4 days before you start to feel back to yourself, or 4 weeks for some of you. I do see that for some of you, I feel like there's a mental break that you're coming out of, taking a rest. It's almost like the calm before the storm. It's either you or someone else has been kind of buying their time, pacing their steps. Maybe there was a situation that was going to be happening at the home, or at the job, that sort of thing, before people say, okay, we're going to let these things happen. It's almost like, you're not going to let somebody go during the holidays, that sort of thing. You let that happen, or we're not going to break up until after Christmas or whatever, something like that. But there's going to be some type of ending that comes about. Some of you may find that you're losing your job, and you may be feeling extremely powerless when you find this out. Okay. I feel like for some of you, it's going to be a shock. Yeah. Others of you, I feel you may have known some things, like you get the information, then the situation ends, like the ending date, that, but you may feel like you don't even have the energy or effort to try to get back out there and look for work, that sort of thing. Some of you could have went on leave, disability, that sort of thing, and you get in a letter in the mail that, we're discontinuing your position. Okay, that sort of thing. I feel like there can be a situation where some ladies are some of you could have found out that there was a pregnancy that was didn't go to term. So I'm sorry to hear that for some of you. That your in vitro did not take. So I'm sorry to hear that for some of you. I feel like there's just a situation where you know something is ending, but you almost like you don't have the strength, or someone doesn't even have the strength to 100% deal with the situation. Okay. I feel like there is lessons that are being learned right now for some of you. So there's some karmic situations that some of you are kind of going through at this time. I feel like others of you, if you're separating from your job, you will be feeling in the right time, and just like a timing thing, you will be able to move on and things will pick up. I feel like by next week, some of you are going to, start to get the calls and things will be coming in, that sort of thing. Okay. But this week just may be a week that it kind of like throws you off your feet. When you get the message and you get the news, but by the end of the week, you guys are no longer going to be kind of hung up, if you will. You're no longer going to feel out of sorts and bounded, and you will be moving forward or you'll get a handle on the situation. You'll get your mind right again, and you'll be able to kind of like jump back in. For those of you that are experiencing any type of endings this week, I feel like it is like a timing, like it has to happen. This is something that needed to happen because there's other things that needs to come in. I do see that there is a decision that you need to make. I feel like some of you are trying to budget your money this week. You're going to be managing money, budgeting money. Something may have ended. If you have your own business, that sort of thing, that will leave you to have to kind of go back to the drawing board and again, manage your money. You could be very busy. Some of you have clients. You may be very busy. You may find yourself providing the same service, or having a lot of repeat customers, people that coming back for your services. So some of you, money looks really good. I feel that some of you may be feeling, I'm just getting out of sorts. Out of sorts is kind of what I'm getting. But everything is going to be fine. Like, I feel like in the next 2 weeks or 2 months, things are going to be just fine. As it relates to love, I do see that there's an ending in a relationship. Absolutely. Because something came out. There was some cheating. Someone was juggling 2 people or 3 people, and someone kind of waited and was biding their time. And then you guys either let them know and it came to an end, but you can't 100% end, only because the person may not be in a position where they can move yet. You guys may be, it just may not be the time right now where you can actually say, okay, we're broke up and you need to move, or we're broke up and I need to move. Or a person may be getting over some illness, but or you're saying to yourself, okay, this person is sick, this person is ill, so the person may not 100% detach from you, but they communications and discussions, excuse me, has been revealed that this situation is probably going to come to an end. I do feel like some of you, your wife is very upset with you, your mate is very upset with you. I feel like there's a lack of passion in relationship for some of you this week. And I feel like there is a decision that needs to be made, almost like an ultimatum of either you're going to, stop going out, stop cheating, stop ... seeing this person, or I'm leaving. Okay. And I feel that some of you are going to make the decision to stop. Some of you are going to make the decision to stop the negative behavior, the toxicity. You may tell your mate that, and they decide to say, okay, I'm going to choose you over, my friends. It may not even be a love person. It could be a person, where they're always putting more energy into their family. They're always putting more energy into going out and hanging with friends. And there's going to be this moment of like, okay, either we fix this or not. I feel like if the person tells you that, particularly if you're dealing with a Leo, they may be saying yes, or they may be conceding just because they don't have the energy, or they don't feel like they're in the space or the place to choose the other person over you. So they may feel, again, like it's not the right time. So it's like, okay, things are going to calm down because they're probably still making plans, and they're probably still biding their time, if you will. Okay. I feel like there's going to be some type of reprieve. Some of you will be mending fences in your relationships. Because again, you guys have sifted through this, you've talked it out, and there's been a situation where you're getting back on the same page. Others of you that will decide to end a relationship, albeit I feel like there's still some things that needs to be worked out before you can officially end. I feel like there's going to be another opportunity to meet someone and move forward in a way that you feel like makes you very, very happy. Okay. So someone could be leaving you leaving someone, but I feel like either if someone is leaving you, you may already have your eye on someone else. And you've already been kind of seeing someone, and you're going to move on with that person. If you're leaving someone, then I feel like there may be a time before you can actually disconnect fully from that person, but you're no longer feeling like you're bound anymore, and you will eventually move on and find a new opportunity, or there will be a new opportunity with a new person. So that's what I have for you guys for the week of the 9th to the 15th. If you would like to comment, if you feel like this resonates with you, kindly leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. And if this is your first time here, welcome, and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Gemini.